It's Renee here. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about creating space for the goddess. You see, over the many changes that I've had in my life these last few months, I've spent a lot of time writing and really getting in touch with my inner goddess and finding out that she has a voice. And if I give her space and time, she will speak to me. She will tell me things that I need to be aware of. And as I've gotten to know her and developed this initial relationship with her, something has really begun to happen where I've noticed that I feel more alive when I'm connected with her. I feel more alive and energized and excited about life. And on the contrast to that, and if any of you saw the video I did from my masculine side, not very pretty. Like, I have to work in that energy quite frequently, but it's not a place where I feel as alive as I do when I am in my feminine. So, what I have begun to do is create space for the goddess, create time and space and intentionality to connect with her. Now, how might one do this? Well, for me, um, I find it very easy to connect with my goddess when I'm in my body. So, if you think about how you might get into your body and out of your head, um, use the senses. I quite frequently will do this by lighting candles, burning incense, really alivening and becoming aware of the smells around me, paying more close attention to what I'm eating and whether it's salty or sweet, and being in touch with that, really being aware of those things brings you into your body and out of your head. And it really awakens that allowing energy of the goddess, of your feminine. Your feminine is a receiving energy. So you receive taste, you receive smell, you receive touch. Um, all of those things will help you reconnect with your goddess. If I feel like I've had a charging masculine day and gotten a lot done in my corporate work and really feeling disconnected from my goddess, I want to put on some music, get into my body by maybe dancing around my apartment, um, really um, getting the lighting turned down a little bit so it's not so intense, that intense pushing energy of the masculine with being in bright light all day. Um, Burning some candles, really softening the energy, softening the aesthetic in the room, softening the lights, softening the sounds, really, creating that softening so the goddess can begin to receive information, receive taste and touch, smell, and being in your body and paying attention. Then when you're in that place, how does that feel versus the contrast of how you felt in a more masculine driving pushing energy? It's really been shocking to me how much better I feel because with all of the societal messages around being in your masculine and being successful and getting things done, I really thought that that's where I had to be. And surely that would feel better because it's all tied to success, right? Or conquering things. But when I started to pay more attention, I really realized how much truer to me I feel when I'm in my feminine, true to who I am. And that in and of itself feels so much better. Um, Now, this is a very individual thing. Um, Everyone has their own relationship to their masculine and their feminine and the balance of those two. And I almost hate to use those two words to describe them because we tend to associate those things with gender identities and things like that. I'm really talking about the energies, that pushing, driving energy versus the receiving and allowing energy. And I think for all of us, we have to find our own balance in those and what feels good for us as individuals. And this isn't a gender thing or, an expression thing. It's a very individual, unique thing. What might work for me and might feel good for me, being in my feminine, may be different for you. What I'm trying to talk about here is developing an awareness and asking the question, developing an awareness of what that receiving energy feels like versus that pushing energy. We're all going to have both in our lives, regardless. But paying attention has really, paying attention to it, being more in touch with it, has really, for me, made me aware of how much better I feel. And if I feel better in that, then I want to create space in my day, really create rituals in my life that put me in that place where I feel my best and I feel connected to who I truly am. And so I encourage you to explore this awareness and pay attention and see what it brings for you. Um, and I would love to hear your feedback, your awarenesses, anything that comes up for you. Um, Leave a comment below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join in regularly. And below, I'll leave links to my next free event, exploring this energies. And also, it will leave links for how you can get in touch with me, how you can work with me in some of my other classes as well, where we use a practice called writing wisdom to build a connection to our own inner knowing and really kind of peel back the onion on who we are as complex human beings, each unique in our own expression and manifestation. So I'll leave those links below and I'll see you again soon.